Yo then guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be doing a kind of overall view of what I think of the fight and who I think is going to win. The fight is tomorrow. It's not really tomorrow though, is it? In LA it's tomorrow. In England it's in 2 days time, in about 18 hours time. So I thought, why not make a overall with all the points I've made in different videos and talk about who I think is going to win. Okay, so I've just realised that the microphone's not working at the moment, so that's fantastic. I need to get this video out though, so we're going to have to use the camera audio, unfortunately. I hope it's loud enough. If it's not, I apologise. There's not really a lot I can do. But it's currently 20 to 5 and I want to get a video out. Talking about videos, there's been a lack of them on the channel recently. I do apologise. The last video I uploaded, I believe, was last Friday, so a week ago, which is absolutely shocking for my standard. I said like I upload every single day. I know that I miss Sundays, but I rarely ever do I miss a whole week. Yeah, I literally haven't uploaded since the 1st of November. So apologies about that. I've been pretty busy, when I say that. So Saturday was my first day back at work. I had a week off, which was absolutely beautiful. Okay, real quick, I've just realised I missed 2 weeks nearly. I missed a week this week gone, and I missed the week before as well. I can't explain the week before. I can't even remember that far back. I know. Quite dangerous, quite worrying, the fact that I can't remember a week ago. So last Saturday was the day that I went back to work. So I did Saturday and Sunday. Sunday I didn't finish till 11:30 at night, and the day before I did a 14-hour shift. So I was kind of like, you know what? I want to stay in bed for a bit. So we woke up at like 11 AM and then I realised I had a dentist and I had to get a filling. So I went and got this filling, and they said to me that it was going to be numb. My mouth was going to be numb for an hour to 2 hours max. I got home at 8 PM and I still couldn't talk properly. The filling was at 12:30. So yeah, that's the reason why I didn't upload on Monday, because I couldn't talk. Like, yeah. Well, I could talk, but the way I was talking was way off, and it just wouldn't have sounded decent, like, at all. So I decided not to upload on Monday. I won't lie, Tuesday I did nothing all day, and I went out for a run on Tuesday morning, and I did nothing all day until the afternoon where I went to the cinema, and then I kind of went home and realised that I had to be up at 5:30, so didn't come to the office. Hence why there wasn't a video for Wednesday. And now it's 4:45, hence why Friday's video is going to be probably late. But anyway, we're going to stop talking about all of that. These are my points about the Logan Paul KSI boxing match and who I think is going to win. Okay, so yeah, the boxing match is just like 18 hours away for us. It's going to be pretty difficult for me to stay awake. Real quick, if you don't see a video on this early in the Sunday morning, I apologise. I've fallen asleep at my desk, most likely. This fight is 3 AM, and I don't even know if that's a fight. That might just be when the event actually begins. I can't stay up past 1:30 at this point, so I don't know how I'm going to stay up till 8 AM when you think about recording and editing and uploading. It's going to be difficult, but we're going to try our best. I'm going to plan out the entirety of tomorrow, trying to get as much sleep as I possibly can, and I'm going to try and plan out some video ideas that I can record and try and keep myself busy up until 3 AM. I think that's most of the reason why I either can or can't stay awake. If I'm busy, then it's like my mind's on something, so I don't have time to think about the fact that I'm tired. Whereas if I'm not, I've got plenty of time to just watch YouTube and just think, oh my god, I'm so tired. Should I just go to bed? Fuck it, we're gonna go home. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep myself as busy as I can. I've said this in live streams, I've said this in a couple of videos. When it comes to the actual video, it's probably, I'm gonna try it with the sound of the actual event. I think that's gonna get me blocked on, like the video is going to get blocked worldwide and it's just going to have to be taken down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record my audio and everything else separately from the audio of the event, so that if I put it up with the audio from the event and it gets blocked, I can then just delete the audio from the event, and it's unfortunately just going to have to be me talking on a fight that you can't see. If that is the case, I probably will be doing this anyway, then I'll put a little timer in the bottom corner so that you guys can, you know, watch it watch the actual fight and then listen to my reaction to it. Just so you guys know, this is like, I am paying for this fight, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna react to it as I'm watching it. It's not gonna be a afterthought of the fight. So yeah, I think that's the only way that I'm gonna be able to do it properly. If it actually does allow me to put it up with the sound of the event, that will be unreal. That'll be really, really helpful. So I'm kind of just gonna go off what I saw in the press conferences. I can't speak today. I'm gonna go off what I saw in the press conferences this time round and last time round and the last fight and what happened. So obviously we all know what happened in the last fight. Logan Paul and JJ went in the ring. Logan Paul had done really, really well with 3 months of training, although he did do MMA. He had an MMA background when he was younger, and he did really, really well with the jab. KSI has said since that he was afraid to get hit, so he was just kind of like hit and don't get hit, which was an absolute nightmare when it came to Logan Paul's jab. The reach of Logan Paul just became immediately obvious, like how much of a threat that was going to be. The first 2 rounds, JJ essentially got beaten the shit out of. Only as we got to the end of the 3rd round did we see KSI start to come into it, when Logan Paul was just getting tired. The adrenaline rush had clearly got to Logan, and his stamina just wasn't there. Whereas we saw KSI, as the rounds went on, he has this freakish stamina where he just doesn't look like he's getting tired. The last round, at the end of it, he was finally starting to be worn out. But yeah, he just has this freakish stamina. Now, personally, I can't see KSI knocking Logan out in the early rounds. I mean, you never know. Literally, all it takes is just a clean clip to the jaw, and you're gone. So you can't just say, like, it's not gonna happen. You can't dismiss that from happening. Like, it could. If KSI or Logan gets a clean hit to the jaw, they're gone. But if that doesn't happen, I can't see that KSI is going to get him early. Logan's going to be ready. He's going to come out. I don't know what's going to happen, whether he's going to go for the jab again. I feel like KSI would have trained to avoid that, considering that he's been training with the Mayweathers and their whole defense thing is a big thing for them. The one thing I would say about Logan is you see these massive biceps on him. He struggled with stamina last time, and he's about, I'd say his arms are about twice the size as they were. I know he's had 14 months to train, but no matter how long you've had, like, biceps that big in a boxing match, sure, they're gonna produce power, a lot of it. So if he, inevitably gets a clean hit, that's gonna hurt, no matter where it is. The chin, like any part of your face, a body shot, it's gonna hurt a lot. But also the amount of energy that needs to go to that arm, or them arms, to get blood rushing to it, I feel like that's gonna be his downfall. As I said, JJ has a freakish nature of stamina, so the longer the fight goes on, the more it looks like KSI will win this. The one thing everybody is worrying about is, obviously the last fight you had headgear and you had big gloves. I don't actually know how much they weigh, what ounce they are, but anyway, the first 2 rounds where Logan Paul was essentially beating the shit out of him, he can't take that amount of damage this time. I don't care how hard he's been hit. If he gets hit with some of those punches that Logan hit him with no head guards and 10-ounce gloves, that's rocking you. Obviously, I think he's going to come out more prepared, more focused, and he's training harder than he ever has before, if what he's saying is correct. So my guess is he's already thought of that, and that's not going to happen this time round. So Logan Paul has been training since, for 14 months, so a long ass time. So let's say a month after the fight, he begins training again, and he's trained since. That's nuts. The only worry about KSI is that he's been on tour. Now, people have been saying from the Sidemen that he was coming back every day and training still. If that's true, then that's not a worry. But if not, you're on tour, you're probably getting drunk, you're probably not eating the greatest of foods. Luckily, that's not a problem for him because he was bulking at the time. But still, you're probably getting drunk and you're probably not training. So while he's out there, singing, getting drunk and whatever else, Logan's at home, smashing the pads, smashing the gym and whatever else and getting fit for this fight. Now quickly, I just want to make a point. One thing that I really hope we don't see is the grappling. Like, Logan in the last fight, how he got away with that much grappling. Like, he just hugged him like this. He was just there. And KSI was trying to fling him off and he was just grabbing him. And the ref's just like, yeah, cool, let's just let's just let him hug. I'm just saying, if there wasn't that much of it, I feel like KSI would have taken the win. Logan was on the back foot, he clearly saw it, and he went for the tactic of just grabbing your opponent. But either way, I seriously cannot wait for this fight. I genuinely don't know who wins this. Like, the obvious answer is to go Logan Paul if it ends early, KSI as the rounds go on. But like, I don't know. This could go the distance, this could anything. I do want to talk about the latest press conference, which I believe happened yesterday. Oh boy. Just stepping aside from Logan and KSI, just for a couple minutes. Vidal Riley is really under Shannon the Cannon Briggs' skin. Holy shit. So yeah, this press conference was just for media. There was no fans, there was no crowd, it was literally just for media to come out and to ask questions. This was one of the reasons why I think Logan Paul is the cringiest man alive. Maybe not the cringiest man alive, one of the. So KSI is going, I don't think you know anything about boxing. And he asks him a question, I can't remember what that question was. And Logan Paul refuses to answer it and he goes, see, you know nothing about boxing. And then Logan Paul just starts asking him like, what's 5 times 8? What? Why are you asking maths questions? JJ returns with, this is boxing, I'm asking you a boxing question. And Logan Paul goes, what's 5 times 8? I'll answer when you tell me what 5 times 8 is. I'm sorry, anyone on Twitter, anyone in the comments, if you genuinely think this was funny. Even Logan Paul himself was like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. He was asking him times table questions, and KSI was clearly just trying to ask him, like, just a boxing question, and he clearly didn't know the answer to it. My guess is that he was trying to see how much Logan was actually studying boxing and, you know, researching it. Which, of course, if you want to get really good at something, the best way to do it, other than training, is to look at how other people are fighting, like some of the greats, and just to see their footwork and what punches they go with and when they go for it in their rhythm and just stuff like that. So I kind of understand why he was asking that question, but yeah, when Logan was asking the times table questions, it kind of threw me. But anyway, Vidal's there and he's doing his little speech after Shannon Briggs, who Shannon was literally like, he is white, so you, like, he's won, essentially. So Shannon does kind of make a good point by going, like, look at your trainer. Like, he has 3 pro fights. What do you think he can teach you that I can't teach Logan? Which is kind of a good point. Like, that does make sense. I can't believe it. Shannon Briggs made sense for once. So Shannon Briggs is up and he goes, so this guy has agility, he has reflexes, what else does he have? He has legs, he has everything. He's white, he's won. So, what did you say, Shannon? So he has ability, yeah, that's fine. He has reflexes, yeah, that's cool as well. He has legs, I mean he does, you're not wrong. And he's white. He's white. What does that mean he's won? Because he's white. I think that is the first time I have ever heard a black person give the win to a white person because they are white. Against another black person. Oh my days. He's won because he's got legs and he's white. Fair play, Shannon. Fair fucking play. But anyway, we'll go on to the one that makes a little bit more sense, being Vidal Riley, of course. So Vidal's there like, I don't really have much to say. We're a week before the fight. At this point, I'm smiling and I'm going to let my fighter go into war. And trust me, I'm going to make sure I do my part as a trainer so that he does as much damage to your face as possible. Looks at Logan and just goes, Logan, I wish you luck, because you'll need it. And then, oh boy, he looks at Shannon Briggs and says the following words. He goes, Shannon, once you're finished with this event, you can go back to taking drugs and having no contest. Oh no. And Shannon Briggs goes, disrespectful, and you're not ready for it. Because if I break your fucking neck, and stands up, and everybody like tries to grab him. I mean, like looking at it, he could knock down every single one of those and just go up to Vidal if he wanted to. But yeah, that really got under his skin. He's like, because I could do it right now and you ain't gonna do anything about it. If I break your fucking neck right now, what the fuck are you gonna do? And I'm like, he's finished. He's let it get to him. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Can I also just say, okay, the people that were are trying to ask questions were the crappiest interviewers I think I've ever seen. There was one question. There was one question. I don't even know what that question was because there wasn't a mic on them, so I don't know. But there was one boxing question, and that was it. They're there to ask questions, and they're just silent. Nothing. But anyway, they do their little face-off in the end. They look really, really serious into each other. Like they're staring at each other into the eyes. And it's got a little bit heated, and KSI's gone for a little push, and then they've all just walked off. Kind of looks like it's got to KSI a little bit. So 1 for 1, like, you know, get under his skin, under Shannon's skin, gets under KSI's skin. He's kind of let it get to him. Fair enough. The thing that I found was absolutely pathetic is that, well, basically, KSI was asked a question, and at the end, KSI was just like, yeah, I've done enough training. I'm going to kill this man. Like, actually kill him. He's had to put out a tweet to say, just want to clarify a statement I made yesterday at the press conference. I don't intend to kill Logan physically tomorrow. I only intend to kill his YouTube career and spirit. After this fight, I still want Logan to be alive and well. The fact that he has actually had to clarify that is unreal. Like, actually unreal. The fact that somebody has probably taken that seriously to the point where he has had to clarify that. Like, what is this turning into? But anyway, I cannot wait for tomorrow. As long as I manage to stay awake and actually watch it, that'll be great. But yeah, at the end of the day, doesn't matter what the fuck has been said in these press conferences, it all happens tomorrow and we'll see the results. Doesn't matter how hard one says he's trained or the other says he hasn't trained. At the end of the day, we're gonna find out tomorrow who has trained the hardest and who is the better fighter. Imagine if it goes and to have another draw. Just imagine. Oh Lord. But anyway guys, I think this is where we're going to end this video. If you did enjoy it, then please smash the like button. I will be uploading my reaction to this boxing fight early on it will be the 10th of November. Because obviously time difference, in LA it will be the 9th. But yeah, for us UK people, it will probably be about 8 AM, something like that. I will be putting tweets out, so if you want to go follow me on Twitter, I will be keeping you guys up to date with what's going on. Once I've recorded it, once that's done, I'll tweet it. Once I've edited, I'll tweet such and such. But yeah, it should be all good. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well, and I'm stoked for it. I'm so stoked. But anyway then guys, as I did say, this is indeed where we're going to end this video. If you did enjoy it, then please smash the like button, comment what it is down below, subscribe, share this video around. I would love to get a little community. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and peace!